What's up, y'all? As y'all can see, who dat? Thank you, Miss Louise and Dad. I'm currently probably about an hour before dark. We had like that polar vortex hit, and this is the day after. It's supposed to be colder than what it was last night, but just tonight it's only gonna be gusts of like to 30, not to 40. And also no rain tonight, where last night they had rain. It's a coldie, y'all. So I always peruse TJ Maxx and excuse me, TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Got these isotona water resistant windproof gloves that are lovely, and the beanie, fleece lined pants, the Eddie Bauer thermal. I think I'm ready for the cold tonight. It's supposed to be, I think, high teens, low 20s tonight, with gusts up to 20, I think it is. My big thing for this little trip, I had it in my head, is I brought my Nemo Dragonfly so I had more room. Whereas if I would have brought my my military ICS tent, it is technically a 4-season tent, or because it has a lot less mesh. But if I'm gonna be spending significant time inside of it, I'd rather have the more room. And the Nemo's, like, it's got a shit ton of mesh on it. I'll just bundle up more. But yeah, they put this nice little walkway, and right here is my favorite little patch of nondescript woods that I might duck into right quick. But it rained its ass off yesterday, so. But yeah, just going out for a stealther for the fans. Enjoying life, enjoying cold weather, because I camp all year long. You could ask my wife, and I'll camp in 100-degree weather, or I'll camp in 10-degree weather, you know. I just enjoy camping, you know, so. And it only like gets this cold around here a couple times a year, so I got to take advantage of it. It's pretty in the wintertime, just with the grays and the leaves and stuff. Even though I like it the rest of the year when it's pretty and green, but it's just, I don't know, it's got a different feeling in the woods in the wintertime. And I like, one of my dreams, I know this is crazy to some of my fans up north or wherever it gets cold, I have dreams of hot tenting in snow, or like have a real badass like Hildeberg tent and have the snow pile up on it, and just a real like extreme camp, you know. But yeah, but I try to get in what I can. And people like this, you know, this may not be what it looks like around your little patch of wood, but I know one thing, I got to get a little further away from the road. Look at the cars. But I might have a fire tonight. And I've had some people, oh, how are you stealthing with a fire? I don't want to be found and don't want to get in trouble, so I put trees and stuff in between me and the roads that are around. And generally I wait till nighttime. And I don't have a barn fire of a fire, you know, that's the key. When you're walking in these little dried swamps like this, you gotta watch for these cypress knees. I have a hole in my knee because I fell on one in the spillway. You gotta watch, they'll bust you open. I don't know exactly if you know what those are for with the cypress trees. Let me know in the comments, because I'm not that tree savvy. Let's see what temperature it is. Right now it's 33. And we still got a little ball of fire left. So it's gonna be a coldie, y'all. Oh, this is pretty woods. And if you follow my channel, y'all have seen some camps in these woods. This is my local stealth wild camping woods. It's stealth in my book because I'm not supposed to be here. How you tell what's deadfall when everything don't have leaves on it? I guess right there, since it fell over. If this wasn't a work night stealth camp, y'all, I had all the intents and purposes of doing like what I did last year with my tarp and my cot, or doing a little bit more bushcrafty, you know, shelter. But since I gotta wake up crack early in the morning, I'm with my Nemo tent, which I ain't used in a little bit. But I think I'm getting far enough into the woods. I think. It's starting to get a little thicker with these palmettos. Winter camping, y'all. I'll take this any day over mosquitoes and 100 degrees. You just got to carry more gear. One of the things I really want to upgrade is I might get the next bump up of Sidewinder sleeping bag. Like I got the 35, I might get 20 degree or even 0. But I'm gonna save up and get the down one so it's lighter and it compresses more, you know, because right now I have the camp version, which is synthetic. But there's a big section of the market of people that are pro synthetic, because once your down gets wet, it kind of loses its chutzpah, you know. But there's only so much room in your backpack, you know. And crap. And especially as you get to wanting to cook more stuff, you know, you bring more crap with you. I think I found a better opening for my tent, y'all. I'm gonna do it right here, and then I got this little log and I may put a little baby fire over there. Alright, bed is all set up. Nemo pillow, Sidewinder sleeping bag, Thermarest reactor extreme if I need extra, my little feet booties, and let me get the rainfly on and I can start to get cooking dinner. Just a little tip, y'all. Crap, let me get that light out of the way. Just a little tip. As you can see, you accumulate a bunch of bags when, you know, you have camping stuff. So pick the biggest bag you have and put all your bags in it for in the morning, because I already lost a little bag from my Thermarest reactor extreme or whatever, so I just roll it up now. But you just and the steak bag, number one thing you're trying to find in the morning, because sometimes you're trying to just blow and go in the morning and you know where all your bags at, and you throw it inside the tent and it makes your life a hell of a lot easier. Currently now, y'all, let's see, I did a temp check about 5 minutes ago and it's 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Though I have been on a hammock kick, y'all, with the compound hammock. Little review coming soon now that I have like 3 or 4 hamps in it. But I've been on a hammock kick, but it's hard to beat the space, the ease of putting up, the weight of it, you know. This Nemo Dragonfly is one of them, like, go-to. It's pretty for stealth camping. It's got this green that looks good in the woods. It's just a hard to beat tent. I think I seen a little piece of snow come down, y'all. So y'all, on a daily basis, I wear Brooks, and they're pretty damn good. And I also have a pair of darn tough, like wool socks on, but like just they're running shoes, so they let all the wind through. Let's just say the feet are getting cold, so I always carry an extra pair of socks to double up with me. And also, this may sound nerdy to anybody not in Southeast Louisiana, but I swear, with it being 31 degrees, I swear I seen a little snow flurry come down from water up in the trees or something. Like, oh man, if I see snow, this would be the shit. But otherwise, it'd still be a badass campaign. I got something good to cook, and I forgot plates like usual, so this will be like when I cook that filet mignon in here, and I'll end up eating it off of palmetto leaves. So tonight, since I'm cooking something a little bit more substantial, I left my BRS 3000 at home, and this is the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. It has a bigger flame and a bigger pot stand. So first up for dinner, I got bacon wrapped asparagus, pre-seasoned from Rouse's. And for the main dish, for the protein, I have, where'd I put it at? I have a chunk and a little piece of tuna. I don't like it with the skin on, but that's all they had, so whatever. So I gotta get to, also, I'm gonna eat it with the cutlery set and Big Squid gave me. Thank you, big dog. And let me get this going. I didn't bring my holster that usually goes with my other pan or whatever. I gotta get me one of them little mini like windshields to put around it. Oh, come on. Alright, time to get these beauties in there. I probably didn't need the butter with this bacon wrapped on it, but I'm sure it'll add a little flavor to it. What the hell, you live once. I might scrape that seasoning off, because that looks good, y'all. Where'd my spatula go? The only thing in that little set, I need to get me a little baby spatula to go with it. I'm hoping this is seasoning. Yum, yum, yum. And then for step 2 right now, I got a Mike's Hard Lemonade, throwing it back. A little side note while I'm cooking this, because it takes forever, is my dad put me on to these, it's like cargo fishing pants, but they're like fleece lined, and I haven't bought any this year, but I think it was last year I bought them at Sam's, and they were a little bit over 20, but like, a lot of times I'll wear the thermals, but sometimes they're a little constricting, and this does the same thing, you know what I mean? You just can't take them off, but they're really nice. You ought to check them out at Sam's, y'all. I gotta up my cooking skills like Squid and some, or especially like Outdoors Unsupervised, man. He's really up on his cooking game. But there's only so much room in your backpack. You gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta suck it up and eat off a palmetto leaf just to have room, you know. The asparagus is about done, y'all, but the bacon's still floppy, so that sucks. But oh yeah, it's good. Whatever seasoning they put on it is the bee's knees, y'all. Let me test one of these big muggle lovers. Still crunchy, y'all. Could be cooked a little bit more. What I think I'm gonna do is when this is 9/10 of the way cooked, I might throw my my tuna steaks in there, and then instead of eating it off this palmetto leaf, I may just eat it out the pan, which is probably more hygienic. And as you can see, the wind was coming from that way, so I cut a palmetto and stuck it in the ground, so now it's blocking it, so my little pocket rocket don't have to try to move the world. It's still 30, y'all, but check out the smoker. Ooh, that money shot, y'all. I use my hands, whatever. I'm gonna eat with my hands, no biggie. Ooh, look at that hunk of tuna. Oh, yeah. Wait till you see this big old hunk of tuna that I gotta take the skin off because I don't like the skin. This thing is humongous. Oh well, the raccoons will eat good tonight, don't they? Alright, now let them cook. A one-pot meal. Bacon wrapped asparagus and tuna steaks. What? It's starting to get cooked, y'all. You see that white in it? This thing is just giant thick. It's like this thick when usually I eat them about this thick. When I do probably a minute, if that, on this side, a minute on that side, then boom, send it on out. But these are a little thicker. And I'm trying to get that bacon crispy and still to know it just don't want to crisp. God damn it. So y'all, I have been wanting to cook what is it, the 2 or the 3 rainbow trout that we caught, excuse me, a couple videos ago. But when I went to go get them, my stepmom came down with COVID, so I'm waiting. And then y'all will see me on a stealth camp cooking rainbow trout. But I hope to get 1 or 2 more rainbow trout trips in before the rainbow trout season is over, which today they stocked them, and I thought they wouldn't have because the roads were icy and all kinds of tore up. But sure enough, in Houma, a dude caught a big one. So I want to try to get the Burbank or the Murray and, you know, hit up some trout. I enjoy that because we can't do that too many times around Louisiana. But yeah, that's why I'm cooking this instead of rainbow trout. Crap, where'd my fork go? This took entirely way too long to cook. Where'd I put the fork? No! Oh, here it is. What? On the ground. Let's check out this 1-pan meal. Tuna steak and the bacon wrapped asparagus. Let's get a little piece of asparagus. To quote Louisiana Blackwater pie fishing, food just tastes better cooked outside. Oh man. Let's get a little piece of it's more cooked than I usually, but whatever. Tuna steak. golf cart. Oh man, that's good, y'all. I hope y'all are alright. Like, I'm not that big of a foodie. Easy and good is what I like. Oh, these asparagus are lovely. They're shriveled soft. Crunchy. Y'all, this is almost like my annual tradition when Louisiana freaks out and shuts down the road. Like, we were off from work today because of the icy roads and stuff, so I hung out with wifey and little Lucy. But she almost knows. I ain't even got to tell her. She knows, oh, it's one of the coldest days of the year. Oh yeah, you're going out stealth camping. But it's kind of like I'm a ninny to the cold. But down here, we're more used to the 110 degree, you know? So, like, I know, like, Cush in the Bush has a crazy cold camping episode. And I hope to one day make enough to where I can justify a trip to go camp with it being that cold. And that's one of my bucket list things. I want to do a real deal ice, snow, hot tent camp. But until that point, you get, it's 30 degrees outside, and Louisiana then shut down the roads. Outdoorsman / Nicholas stealth camp with a piece of bacon that was wrapped around the eye. Oh man, that's good. Wrapped around the asparagus. Man, that was good. Y'all, I don't know how much tuna steak is where y'all at, but boy is it good, and it's easy to cook. You just throw whatever your favorite seasonings are on it, and like, I like a rare steak. So like I said in the last scene, I like it look and then a good bit of pink. But however you like it, you know, cook it like a steak, and oh, it's good. So I just want to say, I know my team, well, let me move that, who that, Saints, baby, didn't make it to the playoffs, but at least we didn't fall apart like the Dallas Cowboys. This is about the time of year. Dak Prescott for MVP. He looked like he was playing like biddy football, you know. He looked like he was a kid playing a man's game. So sorry to you Dallas fans, but y'all suck. You can win all the games you want in the regular season, MVP talk, all that stuff. You suck. Dak Prescott, you suck. The Dallas D, you especially suck. Shouts out to Green Bay for handling their business. I'm about to hop in the tent, y'all. It's cold. The rest of this is about to be chucked in the woods and be donated to Mother Nature. Raccoons, possums, and armadillos need to eat, and coyotes. Boom. So this is about the stupidest thing, y'all. I own more camo clothing than probably the average man, unless he's an average hunter. But check these little hand warmers, because it's starting to get cold. Like, why do I need camo on my hand warmers? Like, so I can't find them in my pocket? You know, like what's the point of that, y'all? It's kind of stupid if you ask me. I'm getting on my old man get off my lawn kick, but like, why do I need camo hand warmers? Generally they stay in your pocket. The deer, duck, grouse, hog, whatever's not gonna see this in your pocket. So yeah, all the food was good. It's time to climb up in the tent and start to hunker down for tonight, which I'm ready for. That 35-degree sleeping bag's calling for me. Yeah. Oh, food was good. I'm gonna have to, next time I cook tuna steaks, I'm gonna have to at least have 2 pieces of bacon just to kind of season it and just add a little more flavor to it, because I didn't put no Tonys or anything in it. It was just the Rouse's seasoning, and it was pretty good. And this was one of the better meals I've cooked outside, y'all. And I've cooked my fair share, but let me climb in this tent and get warm, y'all. Whoop whoop. This has become every winter I wear them. These cheap booties, man. They are worth the weight in gold. They're like $14, and they're synthetic, so you ain't got to worry about them getting a little bit wet. Good night, y'all. It's cold. I think it's like 28 now, and I'm about to watch a YouTube video. I'm tucked away in the tent in my Sidewinder and my Thermalite reactor, and I'm trying to get snug like a bug in a rug. And I'm about to call it a night, y'all. My live was successful. Thank you to everybody that showed up to it. Y'all mean the world to me. And good night, y'all. Hopefully everybody's warm and have a full belly and go to sleep. Well, good morning, y'all. I had a pretty good sleep. It's about 4:40. I got to sleep in later because I'm going into work later today because of potentially icy roads. But I was pretty warm, you know what I mean? But next time I know, just to get my sleeping bag warmed up, I may throw a hand warmer in it about 15 minutes before I hop in it. But otherwise, once my body heated up my sleeping bag, I was pretty comfortable. But yeah, it's about that time in the morning. Got to start packing up. Blah blah blah. You know, the worst time of camping. Let me get to doing that, man. I really don't. I really don't want to get out this warm sleeping bag. It is lovely. And as soon as I get out, I'll let y'all know what the lowest temperature you got on the thermodrop. And I want to thank everybody who came to the live last night. I appreciate hamming it up with y'all. But yeah, let me get this day going. Check the crystals, y'all, from my condensation. I'm glad I seen that. So I'm gonna have to hang this up when I get home. So this is gonna be a rush pack job, and then I'll hang it up so it don't get moldy and stuff. 24. I knew it was a little chilly. And in a little bit, I'll let y'all know what the lowest was tonight. I imagine it was 20. So just like the forecast has said, last night a low of 23, which that's pretty good for this southern bull. But yeah, my favorite part, picking up. And with that, I got everything packed up. And I did want to have a fire last night, but after I did my live, it was hard to get out back in the cold and out of the sleeping bag. So yeah, but leave no trace. I did break off a couple palmettos, but ain't no one losing any sleep over that. It's kind of spooky getting out here and everything's covered with ice. But these are the knees I was talking about. You gotta watch busting in them. I'm getting there. And we're out. Like, comment, subscribe. There's ice on the ditch. And this was a fun little stealth camping winter storm adventure. What ice, that's cool, y'all. We don't get to see that all that often.